As a beginner, when you are starting to take your first steps in the freestanding zone, even if you're not holding your handstand, a second isn't a second. You cannot just bring your attention on how much time you're holding it up there. More specifically, you have to ask yourself, am I getting any closer to this point where I will be able to hold the handstand tomorrow? So what I ask people to do in class, beyond the practice with the wall, of course you have to kick up against the wall. Of course you have to hold yourself against the wall. Of course you have to do many drills against it. But when it comes to the freestanding, you have to start becoming comfortable, start trusting yourself in being able to kick up and come back down, even if this is not a handstand, because we're missing some mechanical adjustment and alignment. And so a lot of your practice at first is going to consist in proving to yourself that you are safe. And for you to know deep down at a subconscious level that you are safe, which is a prerequisite for you to be able to hold a handstand, you have to know how to bail a handstand. And bailing, freestanding at first, can be practiced this way. You bring your hands down and you swap the legs in the air and try to come down on the other foot. So if I swing my right leg first, I'm going to try to bring this right foot down first. If I start with my left foot up in the air first, I'm going to try to bring the left foot down first. Now, very important, a few weeks or a few sessions of doing that should be enough for you to be able to start adding some twisting motion. So we're going to do the exact same thing, swap the legs in the air, but try to land sideways. If I swing my right foot, I'm going to try to land on the right side with this right foot first. And if I swing my left foot, the same is going to happen. And your mission is to land that foot further and further in front of your hands. When you get to the point where you can do that, which shouldn't take you much time, we want to start feeling the point of flowing. That balancing zone that you will be able to fight in tomorrow, once you have the confidence and the balancing skills that you will develop with the wall. And this is a pivotal point. This is a crucial point of your development that you don't want to disregard. In the previous progression, our legs are continuously moving. We are entering a handstand and maybe tiptoeing our way into that balancing zone, but then quickly exiting on the side for the sake of being safe. And again, at that stage, being safe, feeling safer and safer is your priority. But notice something, when we do that, the feet are continuously moving. There's not a point at which our body stops moving. The next progression, what you want to start doing when you can do that, is not to hold it longer, but to start freezing in that position. And so by working on your momentum, by working on your finger control, and by working on your kick up itself, you'll be more and more able to go up and then bail. And you see, for a split second, my legs stop moving in the air. I go up and then bail. Technically, this was just as long a handstand as the one before. But here, my body stops. And that's extremely important. It shows that you know where you should stop. It shows that you know how to control your momentum and your body tension to be able to stop there. And that 2-second hold will become a 5-second hold. Will become a 10-second, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, yada, yada, yada. In terms of axes, you may want to think of it as a movement comprised of two halves. The first half has you go forward. The second half has you go sideways. So you want to stop going sideways already with your legs because you're not at a stage anymore. You want to allow your body to go linearly forward and then go sideways. Bailing is what you perform once you have gone into the balancing zone first. Bailing is not what you do before you get anywhere close to that.